What is up, legends? Welcome back to another VTI Corner video. I am your host and officer, Orange Leader 398, and today we're going to be talking about how to take on and defeat the Pogglecron. Now, before we can start talking about who's effective against it, let's talk about why it's so effective. If you're in an early guild or even a mid-game guild, my guild is 327 million, give or take. And we run into like a wall of these things, and they are very effective. Now, why is that? Because they're effective whether they have relics, like full R5, R7 relics, or if they're all just straight up gold. They can be effective because you don't think the bugs are that hard. Well, let's look at that Omicron and see why. As long as there's no Galactic Legends, which, let's be honest, none of us want to throw a GL at these. If you do not throw Sith Eternal Emperor at him. He will lose. I have seen it. I have allies who have tried that. Do not do that. But these brood, you get the Geonosian Brood ability until the end of the turn, or until they are defeated. Now, they get this right out of the bat, because they get it when an ally is summoned at the start of the battle. Which, with the Alpha, that happens. The Brute is summoned right away, and everyone gets Geonosian Brood. Now, that's one ability, right? Why is that so scary? Well, we gotta actually look at what you get with it. So you get 20% max health, which doesn't seem like a lot, right? Until you realize, well, the Alpha gives off 10,000 max health. So not only is it 10,000 plus what you have, it's now 20% more of that. You also get 20% more max protection, offense, tenacity, and an additional 10 speed for each Geonosian ally. 60 speed out gate. So for why that's important, I mean, speed is key. Speed is king in this game. If you can be faster than your opponent and get off the first strike, your life is going to be a lot easier in these battles. And we'll have actually a team that relies 100% on that to begin with. But the next kicker is when this character is defeated, when they have Geonosian Brood, they will revive at 100% health, protection, and turn meter, which makes it really tough because if you don't single a character down, all the work you did on whittling down all the other characters, when you kill one, they come back 100% health. Next time you go to attack, that health is going to equalize, and they're going to be a lot harder to kill. So, focusing down one is going to be very important. So, let's go ahead and look at some actual gameplay of this. So, we are going to start off by talking about the first team on my list. It is the Inquisitors. Now, I don't have the Omicron on Grand Inquisitor. I don't see the point. It's going to be one of those where I'm going to save it for Riva. Because I have not invested a ton in this team outside of being Riva ready to earn shards. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus down the Alpha. Because the Alpha is going to be the one who is going to constantly bring that Brute back, that causes the taunt to go his way, and it's going to make it a lot more difficult. Now you might be asking, well, why are you starting with these guys? They are reliable. I have won several matches with these. This is kind of one of those worst case scenario matches where I do end up losing a person. But by focusing down and going after one, it is going to be very helpful and it's going to actually give you the win. Now, as you can see, I've already taken out the Brute. I'm focusing on that Alpha. And they are thick. I mean, I have everyone at Relic 7. These are like Relic 4 or 5s across the board. Well, you gotta make quick work because they're going to revive and start bringing things back. But this battle, it's not a whether you win or lose. It's a race against the clock. Because as you can tell, we are already almost 2 minutes into this 5-minute battle, and I haven't killed a single character completely yet. I'm getting close, but it is starting to go tick, tick, tick. Hey, time's starting to run up. So that is probably the biggest thing with this team, is that it takes a little bit to get them going to eventually get the win. Now, as you can see there, I lost my tank. I'm not too terribly concerned. Like, I've had battles where I don't lose them, and I'm just fine. It's just a time thing. And I have battles like this where I'm like, okay, you know, this is like literally the worst case scenario that I'm showing you guys, and we're gonna come out on top. I mean, we got the stun, we got the alpha gone, no more brute summons, but now we have less than 2 minutes to kill everything else. So at this point in time, once you focus down one more character, I would suggest probably going on auto for this, because the computer, the AI that's going to run the battles, is going to be able to handle this himself. They're not really going to need those decision-making times, like I'm wasting a little bit here trying to decide, okay, where do I go? Oh, I'm blocked by a taunt and I need to hit that. Well, the computer's just going to start hitting. And as you can see, we got about a minute left, and we still have three Geonosians alive. So here, real quickly, I'm going to hit that auto. But, once again, you focus down a single character, and everything becomes so much easier. Get rid of that alpha, and they're going to eventually fall, because they no longer have anyone that they can summon to regenerate all that health. So, once you get there, easy battle. So, who's next on my list? Surprise, surprise. It is CLS. I have had lots of people tell me that, you know, don't really use CLS on this. They're not super good. Well, this is one of those mixed teams where, you know, they're not all Relic. Because I see that a lot in our generation. In our area of guild GP. There's a lot of Geo teams on defense that are not full. They're kind of like mine. I have relics on the alpha because that was all I needed for the WAT mission. And then the rest are just gear 12. Well, as you can see here, rebels are handling that pretty well. You know, not really a whole lot of concern here. But some people are like, well, what about higher relics? Are they really going to be that good? Well, hold on here, because I got that for you just as well. So, here's going to be a higher relic team. They're full relics. There's not any, like, just gear 12. It's the whole shebang here. So, can they do it? Well, I'm showing it on this video, so yes. I have actually never lost against a Pogglecron with my CLS team. I have probably fought like 5 or 6 different variants just because, you know, initially I was told, hey, don't use CLS. Well, I'm like, maybe it's just my mods, but I'm doing well. You know, I'm able to hit hard, I'm hitting a lot, I'm using my AoEs at good times, I'm using my control the situation, his CLS's second ability to get those extra hits in from Chewie and Chupio. And I'm able to take people out. I mean, I just pretty much went around the Brute's taunt and was able to go and directly take out the Alpha. And then I took out Poggle. So even if somehow something drastically went wrong in this fight, if you kill those two, this is an easy cleanup. But once again, I didn't need it. So let's talk about our next team here. We have the Imperial Troopers. Now these guys, based 100% on speed. As long as you are faster, and you can pull away that turn meter, and you can start hitting hard, you're going to be fine. Landing the daze, it might be a little tough, but hey, I got a couple big dazes in there. So this is definitely going to help, because there's not able to counter. I'm starting to chip away at them, and I'm going to be able to call people to assist, because I want people to assist to help with damage. And right there, alright, I got a kill. I'm going to start gaining those benefits from that Veer's lead, which is really going to help me start to take down. I'm also pumping out a lot of damage because of Admiral Pierce. So they brought the Alpha back. They're starting to attack here and there. That's okay. Normally that's like the end of it, but these guys, they hold the line very well. And boom, just like that, we got another kill. Now we're starting to work on Alpha. Alpha died first. Well, he already just brought back the Brute. Granted, we're not going to give him a chance to do it again. So, if you have an Imperial Trooper team who is fast enough, can do a lot of damage, and not get nuked right away, you're going to be fine. I mean, if this was GAC, I'm coming out with full banners on this. And they even got a couple hits in, but it's like, hey, I outsped you. I took that. Now, the next one up is going to be Gas. Gas was probably my most worry-free one. He is a little more expensive than a couple of the other ones. I mean, you might not say, well, it's not more expensive than Inquisitors. Well, I use him up against a lot more higher-tier options than I do the Inquisitors. But Gas in this situation, he is actually going to bypass part of the Omicron, where they would normally revive once they are killed. Because of Gas lead, they are not able to revive. So I lost 5s through the sacrifice, you know. I'm not worried. Rex is a little low health. You know, it is what it is. I'm not too worried. But as you can see here, we're going to be killing something fairly shortly. Okay, they bring him back. But you'll notice, yeah, once we get a lot of counterattacks, we start to kill things. They're gaining some buffs. We're getting to hit harder. They're not going to be able to revive. Rex barely staying alive, which, even if Rex died there, it's not going to be the end of the world. Because we are going to start taking them down very quickly. Boom. First time Alpha died. He's not coming back. Going to go ahead and form up. Get that turn meter. Boom. Took 2 of them out. Took another one out. Bam. Right then and there. All that done. Nice and easy. Now this last team, I just kind of want to show you. This was one that oftentimes will go on defense for us, but we had a chance to do it on offense. So I believe that even if you do have a slightly lower level team for this, they're not nearly as well reliced, it can still be fun to do. I just kind of wanted to show you for funsies anyway. So this is definitely one that is better off on defense, but I gotta play around with it. And so I decided, hey, let's take it against Pogglecron. Let's see what happens. Well, our Jet are going to take it very well. Now, if you noticed anything, you can tell my Plo Koon was, unfortunately, only at Gear 12. So, unfortunately, he's not going to last very long. But, already I took something out. Bam. Anakin did his thing, got 2 kills. I mean, if you're ever in trouble and you like, hey, I need to clear some bugs, and you happen to have this team on the back burner, absolutely go for it. 100%. The Mace Omicron is doing, it's not important, it's not needed. I just threw him on the team because typically that's what our standard team is, and I didn't need him for a Jedi Master Kenobi for this. I ended up having to take down someone who didn't need that Omi. So, I was like, might as well. But this can easily be done without it. As you can tell, they are not doing a lot of damage to us. We are in no way, shape, or form even close to being dead. So, there you go. There you have it. Those are 5 to 6 counters that I personally use against the Pogglecron. They're not hard. The Inquisitors just time-based. And the Imperials are speed-based, but CLS and Gas, no worries at all. I take them in, I hit hard, I focus down the target, and Pogglecron can easily be defeated. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you ever want more content, you can check out this video or playlist up above here. If you always want to make sure that you are up to date on any information, any videos I put out, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down here. Thanks for checking out. See you later. Peace.